Hello everyone, this is my new video on Powerautomate. In this video, we will see how we can automatically create planner and then bucket, and inside in those buckets how we can create task. So let's get started. First of all, I will show you the Excel. So this is an input Excel file. Powerautomate will read this file and process all the rows one by one. This Excel contains all the details, like it has the bucket name. Okay, so Flow will create all these buckets, and then for all the bucket we have different tasks. So for example, this is a requirement. So this is requirement, one of the bucket. So we'll create a requirement bucket, and then for requirement we have four tasks. So it will create these four tasks. Okay, similarly we have design bucket, and then we have development bucket. So for each bucket we have different tasks. Along with these tasks we have other properties like nodes we have, and then we have due date. Okay, the task due date, start date and end date. And we also have the owner email. So this column is nothing but the person who will get that task. Okay, so assigned to these person will get those tasks. This is my input file. I will upload this file in a document library, and then my flow will get started. So the yeah, so let's check the flow now. Okay, yeah. So this is the flow. It runs on the file upload. So when you upload the file in a document library, then this flow will start. Okay. So that is the trigger. Now we have the variables. Just to just to have that uploaded by user and the file name. Then what we do, we have get that file from the library. So this is my library. Okay, let me just starts with the first action. Yeah, so first of all, the file and the site address and the library name. Okay, yeah, I have taken the environment variable to store that. You can also do that, or you can directly pass the site name and the library name here. After that, I get that file using the file name. Okay, and then once we have the file, we we get the tabs. That file has two tabs. If you notice, the file has two tabs. So sheet 1 is my main tab, so that I get in this variable. After that, there are some more variables I have initialized, like a group id, planner id, bucket id assigned to. All these variables will be used in further processing. So when they come, you will understand it, and I will explain. I will just move further, and then I will start the main flow where we will process the file and we will create those planner and the bucket and the task. Okay. The this try block is just error handling I have used in my flow. Yeah. So let's come to the main action. This is the this one where we get that tab. Okay. So we kind of like just get the Excel tab, the Excel file. Okay, using this, and we have to mention the table name, so that we have mentioned here. Okay, and the file name. Now if you see, once we have all the data of that Excel, we get all the bucket. First of all, we get all the buckets. So in this Excel, we the first column is our bucket column. Let me scroll to right. Yeah, the section name bucket. This column will be the bucket column. Okay, so that I have taken here. Okay, so all the values of all this column, all the values in this column will be stored in this bucket. After that, I have used a filter array operation, and then I have get all the values. I have excluded all the blank values, so only all the rows which have some value will be stored. Okay. And then what I did, I also get the unique values. Okay, there may be a case where we have the duplicate values in that column. So I, with this action, I have kind of excluded all the duplicate values and only get the unique values. Yeah. Once we have all the unique values, first, yeah, so till that action we have got the Excel first column of that Excel. But after that, what I did, first I create the planner. Okay, we cannot create the bucket if we do not have the planner. So first I'm creating the planner, okay, using this action. Now to create plan, teams planner, you need to have a group ID. So I already have a Microsoft M365 group, and I have noted the group ID with me. So you need to have the group ID. Okay, that is my main requirement. So you should first create a M365 group if you do not have one, and then please note that group ID and store it somewhere. You can take the environment variable, or you can just store at the top in some variable and just pass that variable here. Yeah, so this is a invoke HTTP action. We have that action in Power Automate. Okay, so you need to pass the URL. Yeah, API URL here. Like normally we pass HTTP, we use that HTTP action, or any REST API we use. Similarly, you need to pass that URL here, and then the body, you need to pass the body like this. Uh, yeah, group ID, yeah, and the title. Now group planner title, planner name basically. So yeah, this is nothing but a file name, and I have done one thing with file name. I have also append the timestamp. So you see at the top, I will show you. With file name, I have added the timestamp. So that will be our planner name. So whatever file I will be uploading, the file name with the current timestamp, that will be our planner name. Okay, yeah, again come to that same action, and then we have to pass this group ID. So this action will create the planner. Once the planner is created, after that we get the we need to of course pass the output of that action. So I have used this parse JSON, and then once we have the planner, we will first prepare the URL of that. So planner URL is nothing but the this will be the fixed URL, and after that we just need to append the ID. So we will get this ID once the planner is created. So from the above output we will get this one, and group ID we already have. Okay, planner ID. So once planner is created, we will get this planner ID. So now planner is created. We have also processed the Excel. So from that Excel first column we got the bucket name, unique bucket name. Now we will create the bucket. Okay, so to create bucket, what you need bucket name. Okay, so that we already have, and the group ID and planner name. So yeah, so we are using apply each. Why? Yeah, so all the unique bucket name we have passed here. So for all those values, one by one we will process it, and we'll create the bucket, and then create a task as well. Yeah, yeah. Now the bucket is created. Now you need the task. So for each bucket, we again query. We already have the Excel. Yeah, we have taken all the data of that Excel. So we have here. So for all the bucket, we took the task name, okay, and the start date, end date, and the assigned to all those columns we get in this. Okay. So with this select operation, we get other columns to create other details, like other important thing like task and the other details which we need, we get here. And similarly, we have used this filter array operation here. Okay, we have kind of excluded all the blank values. Let me edit this into this mode. Okay, somehow it is not working. Let it be. Okay, and then again we have to pass the JSON. We need to format that output. Okay, yeah, and then yeah, so once we create bucket, for that bucket we get all the tasks. And what once we have all the tasks, we will create task one by one. Okay, for that bucket. So with this action we are going to create task. So what we need to create a task, we need all those metadata columns, metadata parameters, what we get above already, group ID, plan ID, task name, we get from Excel, and the bucket ID. We already create bucket, so we have the bucket ID and the assigned to column. Start date, end date is nothing, just I have formatted it from the Excel. So that's why I have used these expression here. Okay, yeah. So with this action, task will be created. Okay. Yeah. Now what we why we did this one, once we have the task, we also need to update the nodes also. So while creating tasks, you cannot update the nodes. To once we have the task created, we have kind of updated the nodes there. So description is that field which we need to update from the Excel. So I have updated here. Yeah. Yes. So since we have this, so the task is created and the planner is created, bucket is created, and the task also created. Okay. Yeah. These are some conditions I have placed. If by chance that task did not create properly, so we need to inform the user who has uploaded it. So I have used this action. If task, I have taken some variable, if there is anything wrong with the task, so this variable will get initialized, task failed, and then I'm kind of taking that details here, like that the task name and the row number I have captured, and I'm at the end I'm sending it to the user. Okay, these tasks did not get created due to some reason, maybe the do not have the proper metadata like the start date, end date, or assigned to column, or anything like that can be happen. Okay, yeah. So once everything is done, I'm sending the details to the user. Okay, the planner is created. Okay, uploaded user, the planner is created. So I can show you the sample, but let's run the flow. Okay, we will see. We change the time little bit so that we will have some idea. It's uh, task failed. Go down. Demo. Demo. Run. I will save this flow. Now I will run it. So I will upload this Excel in a library, and then this flow will get triggered. So let me do that first. Upload a file. This is my file, test planner 3. So this should create a planner with this name with the timestamp. Planner. Happened something wrong here. It may be fresh. Maybe I can change the name of this file. Say 5. It is already open somewhere. Let me close it. Then I will rename it. Maybe I already have uploaded that same file. That's why. But let me just rename it. Say test 5, and then I will upload now. File upload. File upload. Yeah. So file got uploaded. Now let's look at our flow. if that instance got triggered. Take a little time. Yep, now you see, 1 second. So this will take 1 or 2 minutes. Let's check the flow first, if that processed all the actions correctly. Yeah, everything seems good. File success, flow is successful. Let's check the try block. Okay, everything is good here. In this create bucket is fine. Let's check the tasks. Yeah, task also got created. Okay, so we are good here. Let's check the planner, actual planner. Okay, go to planner. Okay, seems some issue with my internet. Let me check here. Let me search. Did not, yeah. You can see the new planner got created with test planner 5, and it has all the buckets, requirement, design, development and testing, and it has all the tasks, and it also has the due date in it. Okay, if we open any task, it will also have the notes as well. Okay, yeah. So so again, summarize what we have seen in this video. We have seen how we can automatically create planner, and then we can how we can create bucket in that planner, and for each bucket how we can create different tasks, and with those tasks we can update the properties like assign to, start date, end date, and the notes as well. Okay, yeah. So I hope you have understood everything. If you have any question, please ask in comment section. Okay, please like and subscribe my, like this video, subscribe my channel. Thank you.